Snake Eyes, an enigmatic and iconic character from the G.I. Joe franchise, is a shadowy figure shrouded in mystery and martial prowess. Clad in sleek black attire and a visage concealed by a visor and mask, Snake Eyes is a master of covert operations and close quarters combat. His origin remains veiled in secrecy, adding to his mystique. A skilled ninja and gifted with exceptional martial arts skills, Snake Eyes is a formidable force in the ongoing battle against the ruthless Cobra organization. His loyalty to the G.I. Joe team and his unwavering dedication to the cause make him a pivotal member, earning the trust and respect of his fellow operatives. Let's delve into the lesser-known details about this silent warrior who left a lasting imprint on the franchise's legacy as a symbol of bravery, skill, and resilience in the face of danger. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin. Who is Snake Eyes? What happened to his face? Little is known about the personal history of Snake Eyes, but his real name, place of birth, and most of his past classified. What is clear, however, is that Snake Eyes is a formidable commando, a master of hand-to-hand combat, and a highly trained soldier. His journey began with service in Southeast Asia, where he trained at the MACB Recondo School and served in LRRP missions alongside his comrade Stalker and Storm Shadow. Snake Eyes always carried a picture of his twin sister with him during combat, a source of good luck. However, a tragic mission during the Vietnam War led to a helicopter explosion that severely injured him. Storm Shadow defied orders to rescue Snake Eyes, but the incident left Snake Eyes disfigured with his vocal cords irreparably damaged. Upon returning home, Snake Eyes learned that his family had been killed in a car accident, compounding his grief. Seeking a new path, he turned to the martial arts and joined Storm Shadow's Arashikage Ninja clan. His exceptional skills earned him the admiration of the clan's hard master, although Snake Eyes often concealed his true abilities to save face for Storm Shadow. A fateful twist of fate led to the Hard Master's death at the hands of Zartan, who framed Storm Shadow for the murder. When the clan disbanded, Snake Eyes returned to the United States, taking refuge in the high Sierra Mountains until he was recruited by the G.I. Joe. During one harrowing mission, Snake Eyes faced another life-altering event when he rescued Scarlet from a helicopter crash. In the process, he sustained severe facial burns, resulting in extensive plastic surgery to reconstruct his face. Although his vocal cords could not be repaired, Snake Eyes continued his service with G.I. Joe, donning a black bodysuit, balaclava, and visor to conceal his disfigured face. His appearance, when out of uniform, revealed a tall, athletic Caucasian man with blonde hair and piercing blue eyes. He also shared a close bond with his pet wolf named Timber. Snake Eyes' combat skills were unmatched. Whether wielding a Japanese sword, spike-knuckled trench knives, firearms, or explosives, he was a master of multiple martial arts and served as the team's hand-to-hand combat instructor. What's his real name and how does he get his name Snake Eyes? Snake Eyes' real name and birthplace are classified information much like his hidden past. However, the character's origins and the meaning behind his codename have evolved over time, leaving fans intrigued and curious. Larry Hama, the mastermind behind many G.I. Joe characters, revealed that Snake Eyes was inspired by a real person he knew, Sergeant Bob Light. Light was a tall, thin man with blonde hair who served in the 1st Air Cavalry. The reason behind Hama's choice of Light remained a mystery, sparking speculations about whether Light was a real-life commando ninja who never spoke. The name Snake Eyes took on different meanings in various iterations of the G.I. Joe story. In the original Marvel comics, Snake Eyes took on the codename due to a heartfelt message from his father before going off to Vietnam. His father warned him that when luck runs out, that's when you get Snake Eyes, signifying the end of the line. In the animated series G.I. Joe Renegade, Snake Eyes' sensei, the Hard Master, is the one who named him Heminomi, or Snake Eyes, because of his piercing and serpentine gaze. However, the most radical reboot of Snake Eyes' story came with Snake Eyes' G.I. Joe Origins. In this version, Snake Eyes adopted his codename after a traumatic incident during his childhood. His father, Stephen Alaric, was murdered during a camping trip they took in Washington State. Mr. Augustine's assassins ambushed them, and to determine his fate, Snake Eyes' father was forced to roll a pair of dice. The dice landed on double one, symbolizing Snake Eyes and sealing his tragic destiny. Are his vocal cords damaged permanently? Reason behind Snake Eyes' silence. Marvel's influential 1980s G.I. Joe comics revealed that in a crucial hostage rescue mission, Snake Eyes faced a life-altering incident. Their helicopter, crippled and spiraling, placed Scarlet in imminent danger as the door slammed shut, trapping her. Fueled by determination, Snake Eyes attempted to free her as the helicopters collided. Tragedy struck when a jet of flaming vapor burst through the window, scorching Snake Eyes' face and severely damaging his vocal cords. The aftermath was grim. Snake Eyes valiantly carried Scarlet to safety, his face ablaze and his voice silenced. The intense burns left him with third-degree injuries, his once sonorous voice replaced by a haunting silence. Medical professionals urgently warned of the irreparable damage to his vocal cords, emphasizing the gravity of his condition. A grueling 6-month hospital stay followed, leaving Snake Eyes with disfiguring scars and an uncertain future. Despite the permanent damage, Snake Eyes refused to let it define him. His unwavering dedication and determination pushed him to continue serving, fueled by the memory of his sister and newfound bonds, especially with Scarlet. In G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra, the 2009 film, Snake Eyes takes a vow of silence after a vengeful Storm Shadow kills his mentor and leaves the Arashikage clan, highlighting his commitment to silence as a form of personal penance and dedication to his martial art. In the original 1980s animated series and its sequel, Snake Eyes is notably silent, yet no explicit reason is provided. This portrayal leaves fans to wonder about the origin of his silence and the absence of his traditional rivalry with Storm Shadow. In the darker animated series G.I. Joe: Resolute, Snake Eyes' silence stems from a dramatic event where he intervenes to save his master and is struck in the throat, rendering him mute. Similarly, G.I. Joe: Renegades depicts Snake Eyes' vocal cords being severed in a shuriken attack during a clan dispute, adding emotional depth to his silence. Each iteration of Snake Eyes' character offers a unique and compelling reason for his silence, enriching the complexity of this beloved G.I. Joe figure. Is he capable of controlling the blood flow in his body? Snake Eyes is a legendary ninja of the Arashikage clan, possessing a unique and astonishing ability: control over his own blood. This remarkable skill adds to his mystique as the most effective warrior ever produced by the clan, second only to the enigmatic Storm Shadow. As a master of martial arts, elite assassin, and expert commando warrior, Snake Eyes is renowned for conducting solo raids against the formidable Cobra organization, dismantling their strongholds with unparalleled finesse. His combat prowess spans various disciplines including karate, kung fu, jiu-jitsu, ninjutsu, taekwondo, and close quarters combat CQC. His expertise even extends to fighting blindly with flawless precision. His agility is peerless with impeccable balance and near-perfect equilibrium. Snake Eyes constantly defies human limits with incredible speed, outpacing adversaries and even dodging bullets, even those fired from aircraft. His physical strength is equally astonishing, capable of shattering rock with his bare hands and pulverizing a Cobra soldier's helmet with a headbutt. Yet his most extraordinary ability lies in controlling his own blood flow. This talent has allowed him to orchestrate daring deceptions, faking his own death to confound his enemies. How did Snake Eyes master the art of mind control? Snake Eyes possess an extraordinary resilience against mind control, a testament to the Arashikage's rigorous training. They honed his mind and body, imparting skills in mental combat and the discernment to identify and counter destructive forces, regardless of their intent. This training ensures Snake Eyes remains an indomitable force against any attempt to manipulate his thoughts or actions. Can he wield the Hammer of Thor? Snake Eyes, the legendary G.I. Joe operative, found himself in the icy wilderness of Greenland, facing an ancient ninja wizard named Kirigun. In his quest for a mystic weapon, Snake Eyes battled hordes of undead warriors and even triumphed over a colossal polar bear. Little did he know that his actions had attracted the attention of Thor, the god of thunder himself. Thor, impressed by Snake Eyes' unwavering courage and warrior spirit, chose to bestow upon him a tremendous gift, the mighty Mjolnir, the same hammer he wielded in the Marvel Universe. This legendary weapon possessed incredible power, capable of summoning storms, matter manipulation, teleportation, and energy projection. While Snake Eyes' Mjolnir might not hold all the vast abilities of its Marvel counterpart, it was undeniably a formidable tool against any adversary. Unlike Marvel's Mjolnir, Snake Eyes' hammer bore no spell of worthiness. Instead, Thor's judgment of Snake Eyes as a worthy warrior allowed him to wield this awe-inspiring weapon. With Kirigun, Baroness, and Destro closing in, the risk of such a powerful weapon falling into the wrong hands loomed large. Cobra gaining control of it would spell disaster for the world. Snake Eyes now stood as the guardian of an unparalleled weapon, prepared to face unimaginable challenges. While his Mjolnir might not have harnessed the full scope of Marvel's, he possessed a potent tool that could alter the course of battles and protect the world from those who sought its destruction. In Snake Eyes' hands, the fate of nations hung in the balance, and the world watched in anticipation as he prepared to fight like no mortal had ever fought before. Does he have mystical powers? Snake Eyes, a remarkable warrior, possesses mystical powers, honed through rigorous training under his sensei, the Hardmaster. Delving into the secretive world of the Arashikage, Snake Eyes has mastered enigmatic techniques, elevating him beyond the capabilities of an ordinary human. The Arashikage mindset is the pinnacle of this mysticism, a self-hypnotic state imparting unwavering determination, rendering pain and fear obsolete, while resisting mental manipulation. Another mystical art, the Cloak of the Chameleon, allows Snake Eyes to mimic others to an uncanny extent, altering his very essence to mirror their resonance. The Hardmaster's clever use of this power saved Snake Eyes from a fatal fate. Furthermore, techniques like the Blind Sword, the Way of the Inner Anvil, the Sleeping Phoenix, and the Ear That Sees showcase Snake Eyes' extensive mystical prowess, making him a superhuman force to be reckoned with in the world of the Arashikage. Does he have any love interest? Snake Eyes found an unexpected love interest in Scarlet, one of the team's founding members. Their connection began when Snake Eyes observed Scarlet's impressive combat skills during her training sessions with cadets. Despite her toughness and prowess, she recognized Snake Eyes as a superior fighter who was deliberately letting her win to maintain her instructor status. As they embarked on numerous missions together, a deep mutual respect developed between them. Their relationship took a romantic turn and they were engaged to be married. However, tragedy struck when a rescue mission to save Snake Eyes' apprentice failed, plunging him into a profound depression and causing him to miss their wedding ceremony. Scarlet struggled to forgive him, but they managed to maintain a professional relationship. Though engaged once more, their wedding never materialized and they eventually went their separate ways. Their connection remained strong, but circumstances prevented them from fully committing to each other. In some continuity, a love triangle with Duke further complicated their relationships. Despite his silence and masked appearance, Snake Eyes used the power of one word to bridge the gap between them. In a heartwarming moment, he woke Scarlet from a coma by uttering her name, showcasing that even a silent ninja could express his deepest emotions. Their love story was a poignant thread woven into the action-packed world of G.I. Joe, proving that even amid chaos and conflict, love could find a way to flourish. Is he more powerful than Storm Shadow? Snake Eyes, despite the deep-rooted connection and shared history with Storm Shadow, exhibits a level of power and skill that positions him as the superior ninja. Their intertwined past, marked by friendship, rivalry, and betrayal, adds layers to their dynamic. Snake Eyes, honing his talents in Japan under the Arashikage ninja clan, surpassed Storm Shadow in skill and prowess. His ascension to the role of heir to the Hardmaster underscores his exceptional abilities. What sets Snake Eyes apart is not only his lethal efficiency, but also his ability to operate in silence, a characteristic that amplifies his deadliness. His skills are finely honed and paired with cunning strategies, making him a formidable opponent. While Storm Shadow is undeniably a formidable ninja, Snake Eyes' expertise and silent yet deadly approach give him the edge in direct confrontation. In battles between the two, Snake Eyes would likely emerge victorious, although it would be a hard-fought and closely contested encounter. Their equal gear and proficiency in hand-to-hand combat make it a challenging match, but Snake Eyes' combination of skill, stealth, and tactical acumen ultimately positions him as the stronger ninja in their long-standing rivalry. Marvelous verdict. Snake Eyes, an iconic character in the G.I. Joe franchise, is a silent and enigmatic ninja commando known for his incredible martial arts skill and unwavering loyalty. His mysterious past, masked identity, and deep bond with his wolf companion Timber make him a fan favorite. Snake Eyes embodies the essence of sacrifice and dedication, as he often puts the mission and his comrades above all else. His enduring popularity speaks to the timeless appeal of a hero who operates in the shadows, fighting for justice and freedom, leaving a permanent mark on the G.I. Joe legacy. If you like our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.